Hi, I'm Lynn Dornblaser. I'm Director of Innovation and Insight at Mintel, and I'm based in Chicago, as you can probably tell by the snowy background behind me. Well, I've been taking a look at some of the data that we've got and some of the product examples that we see on our Global New Products database, and I've seen a few interesting products that have come out in the last month or two that tie in with some of the consumer data that we have. So I want to talk to you about those just very briefly. The first one comes from PepsiCo, from Frito-Lay. It's a limited edition Lay's potato chip. The flavor is jalapeno popper. So a flavor that consumers might be familiar with, but in a brand new way, in a potato chip. And in taking a look at one of the reports that we've got, it's about flavor life cycles. What we see is that consumers overall, general population, 21% say that they go out of their way to try new flavors. Well, for Gen Z consumers, that's 27%, and for millennials, it's 32%. So clearly, Frito knows exactly the target market, those younger consumers who like to experiment, like to try new things with this limited edition flavor. So that's the first one I saw, really kind of a fun product. The second one is a totally different occasion. It's about breakfast. This is an import from Belgium. It's a shelf-stable waffle mix. So it's a fluid mix that's in, as you can see by the picture, it's a flexible stand-up pouch with a twist-off cap. So you simply twist off the cap, squeeze out as much as you'd like, close it up again, stick it in the fridge. Really makes a lot of sense, especially these days. One of our reports is Cooking in America, and in taking a look at that report, what we see is that about half of consumers are cooking more in general. Not a surprise. 44% say that they make food from scratch more often. 31% are spending more time making breakfast. Again, none of that data should be a surprise to any of us who have been home for the last year. But that really does speak to this product and how exactly right this is for the market today, with consumers wanting to have something fresh and homemade on the table for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, perhaps struggling to be able to do that, because we do find that from that same report, we see that 50% of consumers cook because they want to, 50% cook because they have to. So anything that can make that experience a little bit easier for them is going to be a big positive, just like this one. The third one is different again. This one is from Danone. It is Oikos Pro. Now, you might know the Oikos Pro line. It's a line of fermented dairy drinks. So it's kind of like a yogurt-based drink. This one, it's called Pro because of the high protein content, 25 grams of protein in this single-serve bottle. But this one is a little bit different. It also contains caffeine. The caffeine comes from coffee berry. So it is for many consumers, it might be perceived as a more natural source of caffeine as well. Well, I was looking at a report called The Future of Dairy and Non-Dairy Drinks, written by my colleague Waffle Boucher, who's based in our London office. And she said that in the next 2 years, there's a real opportunity for dairy and non-dairy drinks to find ways to reinvent old staples. And she talked about several opportunities there. But I think of that idea, reinventing old staples, and this product really fits into that. So this is a dairy drink, but it's high protein and it has caffeine. So it's positioned as being healthy and good for you and offering some additional benefits. That feels like a reinvention to me. So those are just a few products that I've seen out there in the market and some of the consumer data that goes with them. If you'd like more information, just let us know. Thank you.